Natalie Portman is going to be the new mighty Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder, and she says her superpowers are quite different from Chris Hemsworth's. Very few details were revealed as to how it will all be happening, and fans still have no idea about any details. Early set photos of Jane going to the site where the iconic hammer was broken led many to think it could be from the time before she gets her new powers. Here's what we know about that so far, and other news from the Marvel Universe. Different powers? Mighty Thor's powers will not be the same as those of Chris Hemsworth's Thor in the MCU. After being absent for years, Natalie Portman is set to once again take on her character as Jane Foster via Taika Waititi's Thor: Love and Thunder. This time, however, she'll have a more fleshed out role than just being the romantic interest, as she's also set to prove herself and develop her own character. Appearing for the first time in 2011's Thor, Portman took on her role once again in Thor: The Dark World. Since then, we haven't really seen her in the MCU, although she did do a voice cameo in Avengers Endgame, but the footage used was a leftover clip from the movie. Sometime after her appearance in the movie, it was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 that she's gonna be in the movie. She's also gonna wield Mjolnir herself as she transforms into Mighty Thor. No more news has been given to us since then, with the pandemic halting Marvel Studios' original Phase 4 plans. Now, however, with filming having begun, Portman is giving more insight about what we can expect from her in the long-awaited movie, Mighty Thor. While on Kelly Clarkson's show, she briefly talked about Thor: Love and Thunder, and while she can't give out any more news on the movie or her character, she did tell us that Jane's powers are just not the same ones that Hemsworth's Thor has. Portman also made it clear that her superhero alter ego isn't going to be called Lady Thor, but the Mighty Thor. Over time, Thor has shown us a wide range of superhero abilities, but also notice that previously, to even be worthy of lifting Mjolnir, he's already way stronger than the average human, being solely because at the end of the day, he's an Asgardian. If anything, the hammer only further strengthens his powers. As Odin says to him tauntingly in Thor Ragnarok, he's not the god of hammers, meaning the source of his power is within him and not in the hammer. Now, things aren't the same with Jane since she's human. Portman previously hinted that Jane's cancer storyline from the comics, in the film wherein becoming Mighty Thor, further increased the intensity of her condition, as the hammer cleansed her body of the radiation she was exposed to during her treatment. In any case, it wouldn't be too shocking if Marvel Studios didn't want to give Jane the same power set that Thor has, since it decreases their options. It wouldn't be too shocking if Marvel Studios didn't want to give Jane the same power set that Thor has, since it decreases their options when it comes to how to present her as Mighty Thor, without reminding us of the abilities that her predecessor has shown us before. For now, fans will just have to sit back and wait to find out more about Thor: Love and Thunder. Marvel Studios has stayed quiet on this project since it was announced in 2019, and understandably so when you realize that it won't be releasing theatrically until 2022. Nothing else has been told, but there have been rumors of extra cast members, one of them being Christian Bale. Maybe there will be extra details announced later. More teasers for Thor 4. Credit goes to Reddit user Nashatanya for a newly leaked photo from the soon-releasing line of Marvel Legends figures for Thor: Love and Thunder has been leaked, which gives fans a fresh tease as to how Natalie Portman's Jane Foster got to hold Mjolnir. On the backside of her figurine box, the description says Jane Foster's life is forever changed when she mysteriously comes to possess the hammer Mjolnir and the power of the Mighty Thor. Marvel and their promotional patterns. Marvel Studios is actually sticking with its 2022 release schedule, having started with Moon Knight before May's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. As fans probably already know, the next theatrical outing ready to debut is the MCU's 35th project, July's Thor: Love and Thunder. However, you might not know it looking at Thor's 4 understated promotion. It hasn't gotten nearly as much marketing as the previous ones in the series. In the post-COVID times, studios' promotional plans for theatrical releases have been affected intensely, especially when trailers debut in relation to movies' big screen premieres. Marvel fans have recently witnessed this with the surprisingly long wait for Spider-Man: No Way Home's first trailer, and now the waiting continues for this movie too. Even though the MCU is rapidly expanding, it will have almost 40 entries by the end of this year. Thor 4 is now in its own league, concerning the limited time it's received promotion-wise. Thor 4 breaks MCU trailer record. The MCU presently includes 27 movies released theatrically from 2008 and 2021, with hopefully 3 more to come before the end of this year. The director has closely observed the promotional window for each of these movies, specifically looking at the gap of time between each film's first trailer and its American release. At the top, 2012's The Avengers presently holds the record for longest promotional tour, which lasted 280 days, all because of the movie's first trailer also acting as the second post-credit scene in 2011's Captain America: The First Avenger. Before this, The Incredible Hulk held the record for the shortest gap in time between a movie's debut trailer and its release, kicking off its promotional tour 93 days before its June 13, 2008 release. And there's still no trailer in sight, and so Thor 4 has broken the record, which belonged to The Incredible Hulk to begin the new Marvel Studios movie with the shortest trailer marketing window. Also worth remembering is that while Black Widow's initial trailer debuted in December 2019, the movie was postponed many times before even more trailers were released before its July 9, 2021 arrival. Thor: Love and Thunder also has an even shorter time frame for promotion than last year's Spider-Man: No Way Home, which now holds the place for third shortest trailer gap at 116 days. But regardless of when when this trailer comes. There is so much hype surrounding it that it's definitely going to set the internet on fire ahead of Thor's first MCU appearance in nearly 3 years. With the Disney Plus shows having hit their own viewership records and Marvel coming down from the highs of 2 other amazing team-up outings, hopefully this movie will only continue that upward trend. Thor: Love and Thunder is currently scheduled to hit theaters on July 8th. When can we see it? Even though this record-breaking moment is one that has let fans down and annoyed them too, it doesn't mean that Marvel won't be having any promo material for the new movie. Thor: Love and Thunder will definitely have its first trailer eventually. Every single MCU project in the franchise's 14-year history hasn't come without a promotional tour, and the team isn't going to be switching up their formula now, even after so much success for so many years. Besides that, there may be a hint that this trailer is actually even less far off than many fans are expecting. On April 4th, Hemsworth helped to finally begin Thor: Love and Thunder's promotional tour with a photo of himself, Taika Waititi, and Tessa Thompson seated together for a joint interview. The big news was the actor confirmed the beginning of the press tour. Some are theorizing that they actually gave us the release date of the trailer, and the numbers they're holding up with their fingers supposedly spell out the date when the trailer will be here. What's taking so long? Of course, everyone has only one question. Why are they taking so long to release the trailer? The probable answer could be that Marvel has other releases in the making, and the release of the trailer will be strategically timed so as to not interfere with any of those. The MCU has never had as many movies releasing so close to each other ever. Let's not forget, there's 2 Disney Plus shows and 2 movies coming out within 3 months of one another, them being Moon Knight's planned run from March 30th to May 4th, Doctor Strange 2 on May 6th, Miss Marvel on June 8th, and Thor 4 supposedly coming July 8th. Currently, Doctor Strange 2 is just a month away from its scheduled premiere. Tickets for the sequel also just went on sale, which Marvel is currently promoting. If released now, the Thor 4 trailer would probably not get the attention it ought to, and the marketing heads at Marvel are definitely aware of that. We're just gonna have to wait and see. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Make sure to click the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.